Apparently, it's time to ring in the new year in style. And what timing that we've got right now. So, last night, some of you who follow on Instagram there saw that I posted that I hit 10,000 subscribers sometime just after dinner time on the West Coast, my time. I was getting kind of close, and I admit I started looking at my app and wondering, can I do this on time? Because in a perfect world, I would be doing a giveaway tonight on my friend's channel, on Ostradamus Toys' channel, because he's got a live to ring in the new year. I'm like, well, it kind of be a good time if I manage to hit that milestone, then I could kind of schedule the giveaway. And it all kind of worked out. But first, a tiny bit of housekeeping. A few people asked what happened to my top 10 toys of 2024 favorites live stream that was up a couple days ago, and what the heck was wrong with my technology at the time. So I'm thinking right now that the connection is probably relatively smooth and my mic is probably not crackling. But what happened is I had an old Chromebook, and for those of you who are techies will understand what I mean here. I had about 4 gigabytes of RAM and about 64 gigs of memory. The idea was back during the pandemic in 2020, if my son wasn't going to be able to go to school, we were going to use that as his sort of like e-learning thing. Ended up being he did go to school. We didn't want him to spend too much time on screens, even though he does still spend too much time on screens. And what ended up happening was we just didn't have a use for it. So I started using it for live streaming. Having said that, trying to use it, on a weekly basis or so with not much power, I just said, this thing's going to die someday. And lo and behold, um, the other night it really started to, or the other morning I should say, it really started to lag so badly. And people are like, is it your mic, is it your internet? I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure the machine can't keep up with what I'm doing anymore. So I've got something with theoretically double the power and like 4 times the storage now. And I tested it out the other night. Depending on which microphone I use, StreamYard either likes it or doesn't like it, and that's okay. So what I'll do here is, well, first off, it seems like people are saying in the chat that the connection is finally smooth. So thankfully, having said that, Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi. So we'll see how long that stays. So I may repeat a little bit of the information that I said on that live stream earlier. And so there might be a little bit of an overlap because some people had some questions about, hey, what's going on next year? What are you most proud of this past year? And just a few things that have come up since then. One of the things that's come up is after the Canada Post strike ended, my Gridiron Studios stuff started to come in. So here you can see I've got a bunch of upgrades on the Gridiron Studios vamp. I've got the roll cage in the back now, right? And I've got the side gunner in, and then I ran out of time and had to stop for a little bit. But I will do the door side platform, the brush guard in the front, the net on the top, and the rear gunner. I think, is there another upgrade? The doors and roof rack is another upgrade. So some people have asked why I didn't film a vamp review. I said because when I do, I might want to just show what all the upgrades on Gridiron look like. So that's kind of the latest doodad gadget that I managed to get here. And about 30 minutes into the stream, I'm gonna just I've invited a few friends who might jump in around the 2:30 Pacific time slot. That helps for a few reasons. One, it allows me to kind of celebrate with some friends on camera. And two, we all know my bladder hates me. Can a bladder hate someone, or can it just lose control? About 75 minutes into my live stream last time, I tried to hold out and I couldn't, and I just had to piss like a racehorse and then come back and finish the stream. Couldn't even get to the end. So at least people will be on camera and able to talk, and there's not that weird dead air silence or whatever. But yeah, let's say hi to whoever happens to be in the chat at the moment. But first off, thank you, Impossible Pie. He's changed his name to Impossible Pie Productions. He's dropped off a $20 Canadian super chat and says he'll be at the hockey game. So I think he's going to a Bruins game right now because it'd be 5 o'clock Eastern over there, and he'll have to catch the replay. And said he wanted to congratulate Ken on 10,001 subscribers because the screenshot said 10,001. Well deserved. Here's to a great 2025 for you and the channel. TKO for life. Thank you very much. And Tim, you have been with me since my first video. since the first time I sort of just put my hands in the light box and said, "Hi, here's a Bret Hart figure. It's pretty cool. Let's compare it to the other Bret Hart figure. That's pretty cool." So, thank you. You're a member of the Patreon. Anyone who wants to join, it's only $2 US a month. So patreon.com/toy connections would be the link. Tim has been there for a long time and always loves listening to my backstage messages slash recordings. Um, so yeah. All right. Let's see who else is in the chat. Video Power Gaming jumped in just before that. Podcast from the pit. Casey, thank you. Big M is here. Kenzo's Creations. We were just chatting the other night. Skelly Vader, host of the Frenzied, is here. Ostradamus Toys, who I just mentioned earlier. My nephew, Simulator Tech, Martin, thank you for joining. I will see you at dinner before I jump onto Ostradamus Toys' live stream. So I heard your grandmother's making salmon tonight. So looking forward to the old school salmon that she used to make me when I was your age. Let's put it that way. We got Humongous Auto Maton, thanks, says congratulations on 10K. Thank you very much. We got Joe Fan 84, who I met at Joe Fest, said hello and happy New Year, and hope we all have a happy New Year. There we go. So yeah, we got Gaz in the chat, says let's go, and he's got some of the membership emojis over there, and I think he's dropped Oz's link in the live in his Oz's link to his channel somewhere here later on as well. We got Shane Broders. I was just texting with you earlier on. I was trying to make a decision to buy a very expensive Palatoy item the other day, and I gave him a call just to ask for some help on that front. Says, congrats, Ken, and proud of you doing a great job entertaining us and providing the history information. Always trying, and there's going to be plenty more of that coming in 2025. We got Joe Hunter 73 in the chat. We got Skyfall saying congrats on 10K. Here's Gaz with the link to Ostradamus Toys' channel. So if you want to be eligible for tonight's giveaway, make sure you are subscribed to Ostradamus Toys. I will be doing 5 giveaways. They'll probably do the first couple giveaways before I get there. And then you will send me your shipping information either on Facebook or Instagram. Or email if you don't have either of those. The email address is in my channel homepage. So if you want to be eligible, go over to Ostradamus Toys and subscribe. If the link here, if you're unable to copy and paste the link that Gaz put up, make sure you go to the video description of this live stream and you will be able to subscribe to Ostradamus Toys there. We got Chris from Shiny Plastic People. We met in Sacramento a few months back. Good to see you in the chat. We got Corbra Lang, another one who I've known since my first day on YouTube, when I was like, I'll never forget. I was like, hey, Corbra, I got a channel now. Isn't that cool? And he's like, yep, welcome to the party. And I'm like, here we are almost 4 years later. We're still chatting, which is great. You got Black Genghis with a 10,000 emoji. KJ, I'll leave you the link as well if you want to join a bit later on. We got Victor Matthews saying hashtag Toy Connections Army. We got Hillbilly Harper, one of the other members of Podcast from the Pit. We got Andrew Davis, who promises to power bomb me at Joe Fest, apparently, or is it an elbow smash? I'm not even sure. I'm kind of losing track of what foul things Andrew wants to do to me at Joe Fest. Speaking of Andrews, we got another Andrew here. Gady's Toys says he's popping in while he's getting ready for the night, and congrats. Yep, and yeah, you've helped me out on some history videos earlier this year, and much appreciated for that. We got the Collecting Brothers on here as well, so good to see you. Clint Jorgensen as well. Team player, couldn't happen to a harder worker. I do. Some nights are pretty sleepless trying to get this stuff done, so thank you for recognizing that. Oh, and there's the stream for later tonight. We got the High Jedi. Hello. Heart Family video. Would you like a Heart Family video? Or should I revisit the Montreal Screwjob? What do you think? Montreal Screwjob or Heart Family video? Because I did the Von Erichs video a while ago. We got Wilhelm Toy and Hobby with a $10 super chat. Says, congrats on 10K, Ken. Here's to many more. Happy New Year. And thank you for all you do, Will. I know you went live just about a week or two ago and brought the 118 back for its 50th episode, and we'll be sure to connect again at Joe Fest. And the Will's channel is right here. Our all-star moderator, Gaz, is dropping the links. And hello to Eric Campbell, says congratulations, love all your videos. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. So One of the things that I mentioned was probably going to overlap information wise with my last live stream because, like I said, that had to get unlisted because it was just glitchy, lagging, and I didn't want to have anybody suffer through that experience. So I'm just going to rehash a little bit of information here, and then I'll jump into that kind of the main topic of the stream. So, um, for those who are still looking to take advantage of this, we do have our 20% off Delta 17 sale. It was supposed to end today, but some of our Facebook ads are running a little bit past December 31st. So Steve and I have talked about potentially extending it a little bit longer. So if you need till tomorrow, you definitely will have tomorrow. I don't know whether we'll go much longer than that, but me and him are going to talk tonight and get and discuss how long we want to run the sale for, because we've already ran it for a month. We don't really want to run it much longer, but I do want to shout out and thank Pixel Dan because he dropped a video yesterday on O-rings and he featured Delta 17 in the last 7 or 8 minutes or so, just a dedicated segment on that. So if you go to Pixel Dan's channel, it'll be on the latest, it'll be the topmost video. And I just talked to him today to thank him for the review slash, I guess, unveiling to his audience, because I had given him the stuff back last June, and I know he tends to film a few months in advance, like a lot of us do, and he finally got the chance to drop that link there. And ever since he did that, we've seen some first-time buyers in there. So, total gentleman. I know he's a very busy guy, so I'm glad that he was able to feature them. And he also featured a lot of the other O-rings, like Skeletron, like Call Sign Longbow. He did mention Operation Recall. He did mention Whiskey Jack toys with the Legends of the Hidden Force, and he also put Strike Force Alpha in there. So very much thanks for that. And well, I mean, I can't wait to show him what we've got next. Who else is in the chat? We got Brizadel. Thank you for joining in. We got Shao-Can. Thank you for joining in. And I believe this is Travis from Toy Kind of Mood. Thank you for joining in. And Gaz has dropped the other link in the chat for my Shopify.com Delta 17. Thank you for that. So 2025 will be a good year, hopefully, for Delta 17, but we have smaller drops. Like we won't have 12 or 13 figures anymore, or not for 2025, because we have the two different Hailstorm colors and the Joe Fest exclusive 2-packs, so potentially 4 figures there. The Hailstorms will debut at Joe Fest. That's the current plan. They will be on the same boat as the Joe Fest exclusive. And as promised, both will be on the website after, but that's a problem for the coming summer, not a discussion for today. Again, sorry to tread over old ground in case you watched the previous live stream, but just to kind of look over a little bit of the handiwork for those who are new to the channel, because there was a large growth throughout December, and some people may not know to go back and have a look at some of the older videos, or they say, hey, have you ever covered this topic or this topic? And my answer is yes, but rather than posting the link to everyone, you can see here that 2024 was when I completed my full super cuts of the complete GI Joe in the 80s history, Transformers in the 80s, and LJN Wrestling Superstars in the 1980s. And my collection tour is just, I happen to be able to fit something else in the thumbnail. So a lot of these videos were things I covered them year by year. And I did them as individual videos. So like G.I. Joe 82, I had that as his own video. 83 had it as his own video, so on and so forth. But 2024 was the year that I cut everything into like one extended toy fan documentary kind of thing for like a 2.5 hour premiere. So if you want to check out the whole thing, that's what they are. Again, I'm breezing through this pretty quickly because I covered it again the other day on that unlisted live stream, and just the other history videos that I've done and will continue to do. The obscure toy lines, people tend to be fans of those because that's the kind of thing that maybe doesn't get covered as much. So Dino Riders that I did with Phil from Treasures for Trigger, Adam from Highly Articulated, and Ostradamus Toys, who's in the chat. That video really tested my research skills because I pulled all their information together and then had to go check a bunch of things. And that really tested my research skills, but it also put my friends to the forefront, which is what I was really glad to do, and kind of let them tell their story about Dino Riders while I just kind of come in and narrate sparingly. And I was very happy to do that. Same thing happened with Brave Star when I got to bring in Andrew from Gatey's Toys, who's in the chat right now, or he was just a moment ago. Derek from yesterday's podcast, and my good friend Jay Bartlett did the same thing with Brave Star. When it's a toy line that I did not necessarily have that much experience with growing up, I'll probably bring in extra talking heads to, especially multiples, to kind of tell their story and their love of the line kind of thing. Visionaries, I did that one with Andrew from Gatey's Toys, and the Cops video with Hans Chow that's done very, very well. So again, just breezing by this quickly. Here's some of the other history videos. The GI Joe Resolute video that I did with the 3 members of Podcast from the Pit, as well as our all-star moderator Gaz. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, please do. I had a lot of fun talking GI Joe Resolute, and I did the 2 mask videos, which was the introduction to the toy history with Chasing 80s Toys, Chris from Chasing 80s Toys, and Tony from Tony's Figs. And then I did a part 2 video, which is called Masks, Downfall, and Legacy, which is doing very, very well right now. I think it has about 40,000 views, give or take, right now. I did that one again with oh my God, Derek from yesterday's podcast. And the Toy Histories of the G.I. Joe Adventure Team was my first time I got to properly feature Ed from Action Figs, Largo's Lair, and Toy Sorceress from Toy Habits joined us for that one as well. Gaz has a inside joke here where he says it's good, it's really good. When I cut everyone's lines together, one of the things that the first thing Gaz said was, Resolute's good. It's really good. And he had a good laugh because in his mind, everyone else said something really insightful. Like, oh, Warren Ellis is a really terrific writer. They killed off some characters and it was very different. And Gaz comes in quickly and goes, yeah, it's good. It's really good. And from his perspective, he just thought it was kind of funny how he didn't really say anything while still saying something. And for me, as an editor's perspective, I didn't think that. I just thought I need a line to transition. I need a neutral, I need a very vanilla line to transition into the next thought. And I just used that. And he just thought he sounded really funny, kind of like, I have no real insight. I just want to say it's good. And that was what he said before the intro, before he gave some of his thoughts. What did I miss here? Oh, Wraith Mace, thank you very much. You have gifted 5 Toy Connections memberships, and I'm unable to see on StreamYard who the memberships went to, if they were claimed at all. So give me a moment here while I quickly look at who was able. Who got the membership. Okay, so Kenzo's Creations was gifted a membership by Wraith Mace. Clint Jorgensen was gifted a membership. The Collecting Brothers was gifted a membership. Big M and Gady's Toys. So welcome to the Toy Connections membership. Thank you very much, Wraith Mace, for donating that. Who else is in the chat? Jeff Butler, good to see you. Did I miss Rhea Black somewhere? Pretty sure Rhea Black's in here somewhere. Nolan's here. So Ria's here, Nolan's here, Justin Mohan is here, Same Time Toys is here, and who else is here? Did I miss anyone? Anyway, yeah, Raid Mace's channel is right over here. Oh, there's Ria. There it is. All right, or there she is, I should say. And just to kind of rehash again a little bit of what I was talking about the other day, I basically said the Roboskull was my favorite toy of 2024. That thing is just such an amazing shelf presence. I've got it right there. It's above where my vamp is going to be displayed, where my Gridiron upgraded vamp is going to be displayed. And the Battle Action Force books, I mean, I've got some of them, or I've got all 3 that Ryan Hickey through Total Toy Books has put up. He was able to get that license through both Rebellion Publishing, who owns the old comics, and Hasbro, who owns the characters. I'm about halfway through reading this first volume, and in Gaz's words, it's good. It's really good. It's a more mature type of storytelling that I was not expecting to see. And even though people have said that, hey, people really die in this book, the themes are mature. They will hunt down. The story I'm reading right now is called Operation Bloodhound, where the Action Force SAS is literally hunting down Baron Ironblood all over South America, and he keeps changing locations to try to get away from them and planting traps for them and slowly killing off members of the team. So it's those kinds of mature themes that are quite prevalent throughout that that main story arc. And Brian Hickey has approached me about potentially doing an Action Force history series, and I'd like to do that. We'll definitely cover the Battle Action Force stories and maybe, do a bit of a toy talk here as well. But I'd like to see how can we chop up that series into something that's digestible. Can we put all the Red Shadow stuff into one video? Can we put an introduction to the 4 sub teams in another video? How do we cover the comic stories? I've got to meet with Brian sometime in the month of January and kind of hash that out. But it is a series I'm looking forward to because Ryan Hickey is absolutely the right guy to kind of lend credibility and be the right talking head commentator for that series if I'm going to narrate that. So, and again, just looking ahead towards 2025 and some of the videos that are coming up, I've got an unproduced toys video on the G.I. Joe Manimals and the unproduced, unused concepts for Sarge's Triple T. That'll probably be the first video I release in 2025. I think I've scheduled it for the 17th of January because I do need a bit of an uploading break in terms of uploading pre-produced content. I've got the history of Robotech that Mega J and I have completed, which will cover the first era of Robotech, which is the Robotech Macross saga portion, not lumping in the stuff from Southern Cross and Mospita. That's my most recently completed video. And then Oz and I went back and covered history of 1984 Masters of the Universe. So is that all? Oh, right, the giveaway. So these are the items that are going to be sent out in tonight's giveaway. I'll be giving away Black Series Wrecker right off the bat and Transformers RC, as well as some Delta 17 stuff. Like we got the Red Okami and the comic, as well as the two G.I. Joe classified toys here. We've got Lady J and Flint will go as a pair, and the Ultimate Warrior. So once again, either check Gaz's link that he's put into the chat or the link in the video description, and that way you'll be eligible for the giveaway. I'm just going to drop my live stream link to some of my friends here and see if they can make it to kind of continue this discussion with me. So just bear with me for a second. And if you want to enter the giveaway, go to Oz's channel, be tuned in tonight, and make sure you're subscribed most of all. Let's see. All right. I think I got the link to everyone. Okay. That's that. So we'll see who's able to join us here momentarily. We always do a celebration countdown annual stream. We started it in New Year's of 2022, well, going into 2023, and we're now going to do it into 2025 for Ostradamus Toys. So we're doing the same thing. It's now become an annual tradition, and we'll see. Now, the one thing that I'll point out here is because I'm giving away 5 prizes, there's no like one big grand prize. Like there's no like G.I. Joe classified Stinger with gridiron upgrades or something like that. I'm kind of trying to spread the wealth. I mean, that's going to tax me a little bit on the shipping, but at least I get to enjoy 5 at least I'll make sure that 5 different winners kind of like enjoy the spoils of this kind of thing. I also have never really tried to do a giveaway on my own channel before. I know that you can either do the duck race or you could do the spinning of the wheel. I do know that if I tried to do that on my old computer, it would have crapped out. But having said that, Oz was more than willing and has the ability to do it and has done it before. So it's one of the things that it's funny that, Clint mentions that Mega J doesn't give much notice to jump on, and I'm kind of doing the Mega J thing right now. I used to go live every single week, right? That's Sunday, 10 a.m. my time, Pacific time slot used to be the main time slot that I would go live. And did I not say Wheel of Names earlier, or did I say Wheel of Fortune earlier? What did I say? All right. Anyway, whatever I said earlier. And where was I going with that thought? Yeah, I used to go live every week, but now that I do the clubhouse every single week, that's kind of like become the weekly live stream that I go to. I'm usually pretty candid there. Like it's nice to just go on and kind of be part of the supporting cast because you got a big ensemble cast there on the clubhouse. Like for example, where was I going with that? See, this is why I need to practice going live so I don't lose my train of thought. You know what? I've completely lost my train of thought. And you know why I lost my train of thought? I'm going to deflect and blame somebody here because Andrew needs that Ultimate Warrior. If you don't win the Warrior, message me because I think I have another one of those. We can work it out. That's why that's another reason why I lost my train of thought. I control the wheel of names, click 2 buttons. I was getting lost in my train of thought. So anyway, enough of me making a dunce of myself on here. I've got some friends waiting backstage, starting with my good friend from the podcast from the pit. We hung out at Joe Fest a fair bit, and I'm sure we'll be hanging out again. Eric Hillbilly Harper. Hello, sir.
What's going on, Big Ken?
I think it's your second time
Yeah,
on. Yeah. Okay, that's
and
what
I
I was talking.
appreciate it.
TKO lives are a weekly thing. It now that's where I was going with it. I'm having fun just being part of the ensemble cast of the Ostradamus Toys Clubhouse live streams now. It's kind of like I don't want to say less pressure on me because I put that pressure on myself. I'm sure people wouldn't care if I just went live and just started spitballing casually without being too prepared, but I tend to put that pressure on myself. So that's what I was saying earlier before I lost my train of thought. So yeah. So Hillbilly, anything special for the new year tonight, man?
We're going to get with some friends, and I made a crock pot lasagna. Going to tear into that here in a little bit, and that's about
Awesome.
it. I
Is the
just soon
crock
sleep. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Is the crock pot something you got to leave overnight to get prepared?
No, it took about 3 hours, and it's done. It's done now. So
Okay.
use
Because
frozen ravioli, and just put all the goodness together, and it gets all bubbly and gooey, and yeah,
No, it's fine. Because my sister, when she made some Mexican food the other night, I think she left it overnight, but I think that was
yeah.
kind of her choice, kind of thing.
You can on some things, but this only takes like 3 hours or something like that.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, Hillbilly, I mean, I've gotten to know you a lot more over the past year. I don't think we talked before until about June of this year
right.
in that did we go live or did we pre-record?
I think
Um
we might have been live. I can't remember.
it was
Yeah,
like a
we
week
was.
before Joe Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you came on podcast from the pit, and we was talking Delta 17 and all that goodness,
That's right.
and
That's
it was
right.
just a snowball after that, and I'm thankful to got to know you. Congratulations on 10,000.
Thanks very
Um,
much. Yeah.
but you deserve it. You do a great job on here. Um, I mean, you talking about doing the Action Force videos. I would love to see it. Just the style you do would be really good.
You know, I th- I'm working on I think I sent you the picture, right? I'm working on getting an old school Palatoy Robo Skull at the moment.
Yeah.
And by working on it, I mean I sent money to the seller already
Hmm.
and I owe him a little bit more and then he's going to ship it. And he found me the battery cover. Him and his friend found me the battery cover for the Z Force tank I got at Joe Fest last year
Wow.
because it's a different
So
color from the regular Z Force
you have
tank.
my address for him to ship it to, right?
I gave him mine because the shipping strike's over. Otherwise, it totally would have gone to you in trust, and it would have just picked it all up at Joe Fest. So, yeah.
What?
All right. All right. We got a few other friends joining us here right now. We got from the Black Genghis YouTube channel, one of my favorite people to talk G.I. Joe Classified with, and one of the people who has encouraged me to get the Gridiron Studios upgrades. We've got KJ.
What's up? Happy New Year. Good seeing you, Ken. Greetings, Eric. How's it going?
How are you doing there, big guy?
Doing good, man. We're going to ring in the new year, and I just want to give a very special congratulations
Yep.
to Ken for reaching 10,000 subscribers. Bravo. If there was a soundboard, I'd have it going right now.
Thank you very much. And am I dreaming or did you get a haircut?
I did get a haircut. I am back home for the holidays, where versus Los Angeles, haircuts are about 75% less. So, yeah, I had to go ahead and do
Okay.
that.
Oh, you're back east now?
Yeah, but just for a little bit, I'm gonna ring in the new year, head back to LA, make some money, man.
All right. No, sounds good. And we got another guest backstage, but I see he's just gone off camera. But whenever he wants to jump on and jump on, he can jump on and jump on. No, whenever he wants to jump on, he can jump in. It's not a swimming pool. Just come over here, Will. All right. Anyway, so Will from the Wilhelm Toy and Hobby channel is here, and I still have the.
I knew that was going to happen as soon as I got up. I went to go get a drink. Hi, Ken.
Hey,
Hi.
I
Will.
was just gonna show them the case that you got me last year.
Oh,
So
well, that's great. Well, Ken, congratulations on 10K. So much. I am just blown away that it just seems like things snowballed because I remember like you hit 5K, and then I don't know. It's like the blink of an eye. So let's just hope that the next 10K comes this.
The algorithm has good taste. That's what that is, Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Well, in the work that he does, the way he does it,
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm just blown away.
He'll listen to
know-
you. He won't listen to me. I've said the exact same thing. Yes, this is a Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla shirt. I'm very proud, and I love it.
Mhm.
We're going to have to take some tips off of him over on the podcast from the pit.
Andrew asks the best question ever. That's why I posted
Andrew.
10,001. That's right. That's right. Will sent
Andrew,
me a
if you
photo.
unsubscribe, it's me and you again at Joe Fest. I know you choked me out last time, but that was just luck. Next time, I'll reverse that and choke you out, son. Andrew's a good guy.
Sharpshooter.
That was a lot of
Sharpshooter. Boston Crab. Yeah. Anyway,
Is a
got
sharpshooter a thing?
Yeah,
it could be if you want it to be.
if
want it to
I
be.
practice.
Yep. And another friend that we got waiting backstage. We got one of your partners in crime here, Hillbilly. We got Casey Wheeler from Podcast from the Pit.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Casey. How are
Hey,
you?
how you guys doing?
Doing
Happy New Year,
great.
Casey.
Hey, you
Big
too,
Casey.
KJ. It's nice to meet you.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
pressure
I'm
KJ to come to Joe Fest if he would.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Listen, man.
We
All right, so
would
here's the
love
thing.
it.
Joe Fest, the money I spent at San Diego Comic-Con, I could have bought a used car. Like, so
Right.
I have to balance out doing San Diego Comic-Con because that's home turf, and also doing Joe Fest in Augusta, Georgia, getting some catfish and hush puppies, some Southern iced tea, and getting some vintage Joes. I'm working on it. I can make no
Right.
promises because I got to do San Diego Comic-Con. I got to do it.
Yeah.
I am gonna pressure you to go to Joe Fest even more. And I schemed this to tag team and gang up on you because this guy is definitely gonna hold you to going to Joe Fest, assuming he caught what I just said and is paying attention. Tony's figs.
Hey,
Terra
Tony.
Drone!
Terradrome in the house, baby. What's
Jared
going
Drum
on,
in the
y'all?
house. It's a
How you
party.
doing?
It's a party.
It's a party now. Uh
Yeah.
Good night. I'm surrounded by legends.
oh. How you guys doing, man? Happy New Year. For you guys.
Happy
Happy New Year.
freaking New Year.
Happy
You
New
too?
Year.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year, sir.
Oh, so there you go, KJ. It's decided what you're doing this coming June.
Joe Fest.
All right, man.
Go Fest.
Joe Fest.
Joe Fest.
Gotta go, bro.
Can't wait to see
Gotta
you,
go.
bro.
The thing is,
Gotta
do you
go.
have to sacrifice San Diego Comic Con in order to go to Joe Fest? Is the $1 billion question.
Wait,
This is
what?
like
No.
a Twilight Zone episode.
Go do
man?
both.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Saving
Mhm.
some dough. Saving some dough. We got delays with classified series, although some of y'all already got Xandar. I'm looking at you, Tony. Some
yeah,
of y'all already
baby.
got Leatherneck. Some of y'all already got that blasted Saw Viper. I'm a behead that sucker as soon as I get it for what he did to Doc. But anyway,
I still got to read that issue. Oh, you got the Xandar there, Tony. I'm gonna bring another friend on
What did it
screen
that
in a
happened
second.
years ago? What he did to Doc.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Nice.
Pretty good, man. AliExpress. There's no box, but I said, what the hell? I'm gonna try and snag it.
It worked.
and see how fast it comes. And man, it came
Yeah.
fast, and so
Awesome. Okay,
It's pretty
and
dope.
Good.
Will, if
I feel
I
like
un-
AliExpress is like gambling. You
It is.
You cross your
It is.
fingers. You know?
and Will, if that Andrew Davis guy gives you a hard time, I've tagged in your tag
Yeah.
team partner to bring you some backup in a steel chair to come take care of it. Things we got Crash here.
Crash, where were
Oh,
you
what
last
up,
year
Crash?
when I was? Crash, what's up?
I
What's
sent you
going
boys
on,
the
guys?
tag team. I sent you boys the tag
Crash.
team to defend the belt. I don't know what Will was doing facing Andrew by himself. You know,
Yeah,
No,
I was
you
all by
can't do-
myself.
you
He
know
snuck
he's
up
sitting
on me,
there.
put the sleeper on, and then Crash is just over there. I don't know what he was doing. He was hitting on someone.
I think Crash is blowing the doors down.
Terradrome in the house.
hitting on someone or hitting someone.
Maybe I don't know what he was doing. I told you I was going unconscious. Andrew
Yeah.
got lucky.
Gaz, if you check the Delta chat, just so you know, I've sent you the link as well. Just letting you know, Gaz. Or if you feel like sitting there and moderating, like the all-star awesome legend that you are, that is absolutely fine too. Yeah.
I, for one, would like to see Gaz's face. That would be nice.
Yeah, I even have something here just for Gaz.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Pressure.
Hydro Viper.
Peer pressure, man.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Dylan. Hell yeah, Eric.
I
He's
gotta
he's
thank
taunting him.
That's just so wrong.
Nice.
I gotta thank Ken for the flippers in the backpack for him.
Well, that was in your parcel that went down there before the shipping started.
Yeah,
That's right. So
Nice.
yeah,
I want to try to get yours out this week. So
we'll see what happens because both Crash as well as Dan Klingensmith have said that there seems to be a ban on shipping to Canada with USPS right now. So you might have to FedEx or UPS it, or we can just wait a little bit. When Crash told me that, I thought he was just being lazy. But when Dan Klingensmith told me, I realized it was true. And I meant to apologize to Crash, but I realized I did not actually accuse him of being lazy. So there was nothing to apologize about until I got live on camera and accused him of being lazy. And now I think he's gonna turn on me and join the Andrew Davis side of things.
Crash
So-
Oh
isn't
no,
lazy.
I'm unsubscribing right now.
Uh-oh.
So I'll get to
Crash said he's out.
9999, and we'll pick up the
Yeah.
stream again tomorrow when I'm back at 10,000 again. When you resubscribe and you've forgiven me.
I'm not lazy. I just work night shift. There's a difference.
I know that feeling,
It's true.
Crash.
Yeah.
Apparently. All right. Anyway, and I managed to get this guy to take a break from work to come on here. So if stuff doesn't get made this year, you blame this exact live stream. So welcome, Steve.
Hey,
Hey,
boy.
Steve.
How you guys
Steve.
doing? Hey,
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Happy New Year, What's going on, Steve?
My
Happy
buddy.
New Year, Steve.
Fresh. Casey, Will, KJ, Tony, Eric, and
Happy New
Ken.
Year, Steve.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, you?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say the gang's all here, but it's not quite all here yet. We got 2 more seats left for people to come in if they want to. They want to come join in and gate crash the awesomeness of the New Year's party that's right here.
Yeah.
I didn't really set an agenda. It's just an excuse to hang out with my buddies, right?
That's the
Yeah.
best thing. That's the best thing. Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah, I was just so happy. I just got off work and I saw the
Oh, nice.
notification, and I was like, "Hell yeah!" So I ran and changed my shirt real quick and jumped on.
That's what I did. I just went to the. I came back I just got back from the movies with my father, and I said, "Oh, they're going live. Okay, let's do it."
Oh,
I've
great!
been
What'd you
off
see,
work
Tony?
since
I
I've
went
been
to,
off-
went to go see Gladiator 2. I said, let me just take Dad to go
Okay.
see that. What's out?
Great.
Let's go see it. I liked it. It was pretty cool, entertaining. It was neat. It tied in the first one, kind of cool with Lucius and all that stuff. No spoilers. But he had fun. It's just fun to get out with
I'm
just
glad you had a good
my
time.
pops.
Yeah.
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 Just me and
been
pops.
off work since Friday.
Nice.
Oh,
So
you are so
lucky you.
lucky. Yeah,
I go back this coming Friday. So
awesome. Well,
Check this thing out, guys.
hold up. Let me full screen you for a moment.
What is that?
I think it's like a Buck Rogers something or
That
other.
is awesome.
Buck Rogers steering wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got this
Buck Rogers whole thing.
it's got this plane in the middle and it lights up. You can kind of see the plane. I don't have a
Yeah.
battery cover for it, but yeah, I paid like $120 for it when we were in
That's amazing.
Nebraska.
That's right. You just got back from a long drive in the U.S.
Yeah.
And joining us as well, we got the man of the hour for tonight to count us down for the New Year's stream in all 3 time zones on this side of the continent. Ostradamus Toys.
Hey.
What's up,
Yes.
everybody?
This is awesome.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
This is cool because I managed to bring the clubhouse together with my Delta chat with the Terrordrome folks. So
Exactly.
It's like
Podcast
a-
from the pit.
that's right. That's right. Right. And I know, Oz, I've told the podcast from
Hello.
the Pit Boys that they're welcome to come on the clubhouse, but they're both usually asleep
Anytime.
by the time we jump on. Having said that, now's my time to say if you all want to do a Mo2 stream to continue your year by year series, because you've asked for suggestions, you've now met Oz, who has partnered with me on multiple Mo2 videos and is among my first choices to come on and do that with y'all.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
this is Casey and Eric, who I'm gonna make sure you all become good friends in 2025. Right?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
That
you
would
can
be
be friends with
Good, yeah, definitely.
you can be friends with everyone else here too, except for Crash. He's mine. So you can even take.
Fine,
You can
I'll
take
let
Who is
you
this
have
guy, Oz?
Crash. I'll let you have.
Okay.
Wow. It seems like a piece of meat, why don't you?
Dominant.
It's
Now, y'all do remember I did pick up Scuba Pete over my head. Y'all remember that, right?
Just
Yep.
remember.
Wait. It's over your head now. I thought it was just like 2 feet off the ground. Not that that's. Not that
Wait
that's.
a second.
I mean, I couldn't do
What?
that.
Yeah.
Well, Scuba Pete's like 6 foot, so I'm like 5'9", so technically I picked him up. He was over my head.
Okay.
Technically,
Boy.
he's over your head when he's standing flat on the ground as well. I get it.
Yeah.
It's legit, legitimate.
What did Andrew write?
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
he's doing the Eddie Guerrero 360 frog splash from the top rope. All
Okay.
330 pounds of this chocolatey goodness. His
Chocolatey
words.
goodness.
His words, not mine.
Oh my goodness.
I
this
don't know.
guy,
I
he's
might
too
need to
much.
clip that from this stream.
Yeah, it's funny
330 pounds of chocolatey goodness.
because I work with an Andrew Davis, a guy with the exact same name at work. He and
That's
this
too
Andrew
funny.
are so different that like I set the expectation, not that I'm supposed to, but subliminally of this other Andrew. So when I met this Andrew at Joe Fest, I was a little bit like shocked because not even appearance wise, but because of because he's a legit wrestler, right? Like Andrew's a legit wrestler, but even just how he was talking, like doing the promos that he always gives me on the chats, he was actually doing that in person, and I'm just like, you must be Andrew Davis. He didn't tell me who he was right away, right? He's sitting there literally cutting a promo on me as I'm leaving Sarge's table. So,
He is definitely kayfabe the whole time you meet him because he came up to me and was talking about putting you through a table at PowerCon, and I had no idea who it was because there was no introduction.
so you literally thought that you ran into one of my haters.
We were about to brawl. I'm just
Got
saying.
haters? You ain't
Can't
nobody
have
unless you
haters?
got haters,
I
right?
love it.
man?
Oz was going to go to bat. Oz was going to go to bat for me. Yeah, and look at that. Who's been a member for 13 months?
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah,
See what I
absolutely.
start. I started it in Punk's chat last night, and everybody started doing it. Like, hell yeah.
Well,
I was gonna say
yeah.
he sets the trend. I gotta follow.
Oh,
That's right. That's
There's
right.
a flex right there. Punk
Trendsetter.
is going to say that I didn't invite him here, but the link is in one of the chat groups. He just has to check it. That's all.
He's gonna say that. You know he's gonna say that, Ken.
He'll never look if you don't send it to him personally. He won't look.
But he can't say he doesn't have it. He can't say he
And
doesn't
then
have
later
it.
on, he'll be like, "Well, he didn't invite me."
What did I just say about Andrew Davis cutting a wrestling promo in person? Punk will do the same thing. So
Oh yeah.
there you go. There you go. All right. Genghis showing his loyalty as well.
11.
Genghis
You can't spell 11 without Kevin. So there you go.
True.
I love it. I love it. So, yeah. Huh. What's going on here?
Ken, I do need to say though, we started this year, and I remember it just seemed like a couple months back you were talking about getting over that 6K hump, and now here it is. It feels like we just blinked, and you are over 10K, and it shows, man. You are constantly working, uploading new videos.
Yep.
We'll start talking about a project on a Tuesday, and you'll be finished Saturday, and you're like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, here's a preview. And I'm like, what? We were just talking about it. I didn't even know you had time to go in and film that and contact the people, and it's done.
So Casey and Eric, think about the turnaround time on Resolute from when I filmed.
Oh,
when I sent
yeah.
it to you.
Yeah.
And Tony from when we did Mask, the turnaround time.
God.
And
Yeah.
going back even further, Will, I don't know, it's been a while, but Will, when we did Transformers
Yeah.
86 together, it was like, yeah. The number one comment I get, what do you mean you're done already? I'm like, you think I slept since we last talked? I wanted this thing done, man. I wanted it over with because I got my eye on that project. They're like, you got to sleep in between, Ken. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'll take a power nap sometime, you know?
Yeah,
I
I'll
know
tell him,
Ken.
take a break.
Ken does not
Take a break.
sleep.
He's got 3 projects done in the time I said take a break.
Exactly.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mine
Whenever he
does not
sent me
stop
the-
moving. If you've ever been on a live stream with him, the second the live stream ends, Ken starts doing like a Mr. Rogers routine where he starts packing up all his equipment and putting it away in places while still
Yep.
talking to you for like another
Takes
5
his
It's one of my
shoe-
favorite things to do.
Guys, his shoes.
All
so
this stuff is not
organized.
here.
Shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does it. He puts a sweater on, he transforms into another man, and then he's like, all right, kids, time to go.
Wash the makeup on, throw the extra 40 pounds back on the screen.
I was Ken. Now
you know,
I'm quick enough
shrink.
to-
That's right. Shrink down another half a foot.
I mean,
Turn
puts
into a
on
really
another set of
pipsqueak voice.
shoes.
Yeah, puts on another set of clown shoes, and yeah, it's basically what it is. The off camera,
I
the
love
off
it.
camera thing.
One of my favorite
Yeah,
things.
I mean, sorry, Crash, were you saying something a moment ago? Did I
I
talk
said I know
over?
Ken does not oversleep.
No, I don't, because I call you when you're at work on night shift.
It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Ken's like, "Hey, I'm working on this video." I'm like, "Dude, go to bed."
Yeah, it
whenever
does the
he sent
same thing to me.
whenever he sent
The
us the Resolute video, sent it to me. It was still smoking. I mean, it was still hot right off the press.
Pretty much, I think I hit render, upload, and then it was over to you and Casey and Matt and Gaz. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Heard like a clap of
yeah.
thunder, and it was here.
I mean, the end goal of the channel has always been like to like document the history, because I want people to find these things 5 years later, 10 years later. That's why certain production issues in 2022 drive me nuts, even though people say that's the best you had at the time. Run with it. I'm like, I know, but it drives me nuts today. And I'm sure what I'm doing today is going to drive me nuts 2 years from now. It's just the absolute vicious cycle of things. But I want people to find the videos in the future. So when I'm too old to do this, that's fine. Hopefully leave the hobby in a better place than I found it is kind of the end goal.
Yeah.
Right. I know a lot of people, they focus
I
more on
think you
news.
absolutely
Yeah.
do that, Ken. You do. And every time I watch one of your videos, I learn something, even when it's about something that I think I am knowledgeable on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a lot of hard work. Like there's times I'm picking my son up from an appointment, and I'm literally like organizing photos on my phone while doing that. Right. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, I guess. I started the channel, I think April of 2021. So just under 4 years right now to get to this point.
You put
Right
in
now.
a lot of hard work, and it shows.
Yes,
It shows.
very much. But the one thing that drives me crazy, and it's a good crazy, is you'll do a history on a toy that I have zero interest in, and by the time I'm done watching it, I want to get in on that toy line.
Yep.
You're not talking about Brave Star, are you?
A little bit, yes. I have had zero
Oh,
interest in
man.
Brave Star.
Mask.
Visionaries.
Mask as
I want
well,
Brave
yeah.
Star.
Mask,
Yeah.
Visionaries. Whenever he did Visionaries, I started like jamming on all the cartoons.
Yeah.
Start
Never seen
pricing
Visionary
eBay.
toys here. Never seen them.
You know, I've tried to stay away from going down vintage rabbit holes, not because I don't have any love for vintage. I do, but I also love a lot of what's currently out. And currently out can be a lot friendlier on the wallet than the vintage.
True.
But every time I watch one of Ken's history, it's like I remember playing with those toys, and now I want to go back and get those toys. Like
Yep.
it doesn't matter what line it is. It's like, oh man, I need to. Again, I don't normally collect 118, but now I got Delta 17. Plus, I want to go back and buy a whole bunch of vintage Joes.
That one is
And
Steve's fault. I
I
one is
blame
Steve's fault.
both of you. Okay, and that's what you deal with it. All right, I blame both of you. Ooh, stop flashing that sassiness. Ooh.
What did you just
Hey,
say
Ken,
there, Steve?
what was some of your favorite? Do you ever get any pickups like after you do a video? Like you'll say, "Okay, I did the video. I got to get this." Like, what was like one of your favorites from last year, 2024?
Oh, okay. So, that's a good one. That's a good
Like
one.
a video
Palatoy.
that inspired a vintage pickup.
A lot of Palatoy.
Palatoy for sure, but the thing is with the Palatoy stuff, I don't think I did a Palatoy video last year. I did one, I think, the year before.
All
So
right.
there's that. I mean, I do know that I filmed the entire history of G.I. Joe 87, not realizing I had a vintage Raptor, and was thinking about getting one. Then I looked at the back of my shelf and saw he was there, and was like, oh, I guess I didn't have to use a 3D Joe's image on that one.
Well,
I mean,
for-
after the live stream I did with Brian Hickey, I definitely went and grabbed a bunch of Palatoy stuff.
All right.
Right. Videos themselves, it kind of varies, right? Like with Brave Star, once I finished that video, I got more excited for the ramen toy stuff. So I'll be getting Ace's 3030. And then the year before when I did A-Team, I did that. And then of course, as soon as Ace announced his bread van in the A-Team colors, I went for that as well. So there's definitely that. with regards to the vintage stuff, a lot of times I like to get the key vintage pieces before I film, but that's not always going to be the case.
Okay. All
Right. Like when I film the Action Force stuff, the odds of me having the vintage Z Force headquarters or the green ATC that I think Will has that one, you know, chances are I won't have those. Right. But I might get them after. Never really know. So
All right.
good question though.
I know leading up to Robo or Visionaries, like you were messaging me, oh, I found this one. I found this one. All of the prep work leading up to Visionaries. And I'm always amazed with Ken's finds because some of this stuff is like I write it off as basically impossible to find at a reasonable price. But yet Ken always seems to find that magic, like where he can just, oh yeah, I found it. And it was only such and such. And it's like, you know, Ken, that's quite the flex there. Cause you know, when I go look up that one, it's like, you know, $1,200, $1,100 or something like that for a complete, you know, just about anything. Bionatops, all your crazy, you know.
How about his Super Cop purchase at Joe Fest?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I just
god.
walk up to him and he
2023.
just casually
Same
whips
one,
it out.
big time,
And he's
yeah.
like, "Look what I bought." I'm
Casual.
like, oh yeah, that's pretty
Ken's got that magic. Just
Only
blows
part.
it.
Yeah.
That's Ken's superpower.
It
Yeah.
is.
But getting to show it to Sarge after, and he was like, "I've never
Yeah.
seen this in person before," and I was like,
was
"Wow,
cool.
well, I'm glad to be able to show it to you here in person." And I got to open up the rescue set and like show him the different vehicles in there, and that was just awesome. Smog
I was
17.
there when you got the rescue set.
That's right. Even though I forgot you were there and asked you if you saw the rescue set, you're like, "You mean the one we just bought together?" So yeah, Geeks Have
Yep.
Game. Jake Hewler, if it's the same Jake Hewler I'm thinking of, you live local to me, and I'm glad you're still around. I was gonna text you and see if you were around, unless you're a different Jake Hewler, and I'm messing up who's who. But
There's so many Jake Healers.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Bueller. I'm sure he got that as
Bueller.
a kid. I'm sure he got that as a kid.
Well,
you-
guys,
yeah.
I got to go because the babies just got up.
Okay,
But Ken,
Crash.
congratulations on the
All right,
10,000.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud.
All right.
Good to
thanks
see you,
for dropping
Crash.
in.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
In the
Well, Jake
70s.
Jake says it's me, Mario. I used to see him at the toy shows all the time, and I stopped seeing him before the pandemic, and I was just kind of thought, oh, I guess he's retired from toys, and now he's but apparently he's back. So good to know. Oh, did we lose somebody else?
Yeah,
Eric stepped by.
Oh,
He's
that's
probably
right.
gonna be back.
Eric,
Yeah, that's right. Eric said he can
Eric,
only be around for a bit. That's right. Yeah. No, with regards to some of the finds, Oz, with the Visionaries thing, the dagger assault sort of just landed in my lap, and when that happened, I was like, okay, I guess this video is happening. So, and then when Ryan Ting from the Hasbro team stopped by, and me, him, and Ryan Dole from Toy Anxiety went to shop, the last thing I was missing was the capture chariot. I find that, and I'm like, I guess this video is happening. And I was thinking though, I'm like, well, I've only kind of just gotten into Visionaries in the last year, even though I remember the theme song as a kid, I remember these toys. And then you and Allison both said, why don't you get together with Andrew from Gady's Toys and have him be your color commentator, and anything you're not confident on, he can speak on. And it ended up working out really well. So I could focus on the narration while he focused on the personal experiences. Right. So yeah. So that worked out quite well. But yeah, like I said, no agenda here. It's an excuse to hang out with my good friends over here. You know,
Good.
minus
Here's an
Minus
agenda.
Punk.
We're celebrating 10K for you, buddy.
Ooh,
Oops. Yeah. Sorry.
and we'll celebrate some more when Steve
hold
shows
up,
us something.
Hold up.
Oh,
I was going to
okay.
say, ooh, look at
looks
that box.
great.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Packaging
That's tiger
samples.
bark on a tree.
Yeah.
That is good.
Oh, look at how good that is. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, pretty neat. We're gonna have the gray and the blue, and a decal
Yes.
sheet, of course. There'll be decal sheets in here, as everyone knows. This one has
Everybody knows.
everybody knows.
That is great.
And Steve, I think we're extending the sale just a tiny bit because our Facebook ad actually overlaps past January 1st, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I can't get this flipping bag open on live television. Back to you, Trev.
Steve.
All right. And that was Steve with the weather. Oh, there you go. You
Yeah.
got the deckle sheet.
Uh,
Now I get it open. There's a few
Oh,
missing
nice.
from here because I put them on this dude, right? But there's more. So
I
you
love
can,
that you got the different faction stickers there
Right?
as well.
yeah. There's some of these bigger ones are just there to put on
Yeah.
extra other vehicles. Like only the tiny ones over here will fit on Hailstorm, right? So
Okay.
these other guys are all extras for if you want to put them on a vamp or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I was
I
gonna
can't
say
wait
now
to
I'm just
do
gonna
it
have to
up.
pick up a bunch of vintage Joe stuff, or maybe go out and get some of that. What's that line that Walmart sells with the 118th? That's always got a. They're like $20, and you buy like the big action packs of them, and they got a couple vehicles and some other
Yeah,
stuff.
Leonard.
And the weapons
Yeah.
are big enough for
Or
12
Kick
inch.
Connection.
For like
Yeah,
6-inch
you
big
go on.
action
Yeah, you
hero.
go
I
on
don't know. I can't remember what
eBay.
it's
You
called.
can get some nice
What's going on?
Leonard, classic Leonard stuff. Really good, and it doesn't look exactly like a GI Joe thing, revamped. So you get a nice something nicer. But they had some great vehicles, late '90s, early 2000s. Excellent.
Well,
stuff. And they're
they still
pretty
got that
affordable.
$20 set at Walmart right now with the helicopter and the little Jeep and all.
So one thing to watch out for, Oz, on those kind of value sets is they're like they look good on the profile, but they're like really slim. They're super skinny, and it kind of annoys me, like because they have this big like missile launcher, and once you took it out of the package, it's like I literally saw a YouTube video where a guy bought 2 helicopters, cut them in half, added a piece in the middle to make it like one normal helicopter.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
Weird.
good point.
like, yeah.
I
Actually,
think part of
I
it
want
is meant to be on the shelf. It's like so it's supposed to be just
Yeah.
shelf decor at that point.
Mhm.
actually think I want to take a set of clippers to this dog and like carve Delta 17 in the side of it.
That'd be cool.
You put one of
Nice.
the 17
Challenge.
stickers on the dragonfly.
Yep.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Love those details.
Today's the last day for the Delta 17 sale, right?
So it was gonna be, but I think our Facebook ads actually overlap a little bit into the new year, so we might actually cancel. We might actually extend it a little bit and not cancel it tonight, like originally planned. But it might be set. Oh shoot! I think it might be pre. I think Mega J preset it to actually end tonight at midnight. We may have to talk to him about extending it. And I know that Steve, you said that as soon as Pixel Dance video dropped, unexpectedly, there we have seen an uptick in interest and sales.
Oh yeah.
So it might be a good idea to even extend it for that particular reason, right? And what is this? Another member of the clubhouse here, published author
Hey,
Aaron Payne's toy
Oh,
samples.
brother.
what's up, Aaron?
Hey,
All right, good to see you around.
Double
We'll see him again
A-Ron.
tonight. The Aaron.
Hey,
Yes.
Troublemaker, resident.
A-Ron.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, Travis has entered.
Hey, thanks, Travis.
Moody. Moody. Are we moody today? No.
I'm always moody. Like I'm in the mood to fall asleep right now, but I'm like, I'll hang out with my friends instead. No. So
Yes, that-
I was gonna say,
That
don't
is a
fall
nice
asleep
trim
yet.
cut, KJ. I'm not used to the nice trim.
No, man, that's because
got.
I paid a fraction. I paid a fraction of the price back east compared to LA. When like
You gotta
Sally didn't
start
want
doing your own
Oh,
like
yeah.
me, man. That don't cost you anything but some
exactly.
razors.
that's what I need, man. I need to go and just get some clippers. Go to Ross while I'm Ross hunting. Pick up a clipper set for like $8 and just take it and get it taken care of.
hey,
That's what I'm
swing
talking
on
about,
up
Oz.
to West
Hell
Virginia.
yeah,
My
babe.
wife cuts
Cut my
mine.
kids. I cut my oldest boy's hair. Saves money and time.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
Although this last time he gave me crap because I trimmed it to his ears. Yeah, he didn't like that.
Oh,
Apparently, that was some big old hubbaloo with his friends, and then he's been wearing a hat since. And I'm just like, dude, seriously?
Oh man.
the drama.
next will come the gel, and then don't touch my hair, Dad.
No. He doesn't even brush his hair, so it doesn't matter. So
I miss hair.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have the long, lovely locks, and those days are long gone. As much as I miss it, I've accepted that those days are far behind me.
Mine came out
Yeah.
27 years ago, right after I said I do.
Was that the
Yep.
reason for it, or?
Yeah. Yeah. I pulled it out that night. I was like, what have I done?
Just do what I did. I glued mine back on with a glue
Well,
gun.
mine just kind of slid down to here.
Oh, okay, fair.
Oh, Payne's is
Yeah, I was-
Payne's toy samples, but still check out podcasts from the pit. Holler at Casey as well. Holler at Casey. Holler at Payne.
Thank
Holler
you.
at Oz. Holler at everyone
think,
but me because I still have to boost up my YouTube channel. I did a YouTube short today, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm still figuring this stuff out. Still,
I honestly haven't done something in months, but then again, I've been kind of busy doing other things.
A little busy. A little
Mm.
busy.
Yeah.
I just
Casey's
push
the
go live
mastermind.
once a week. It's easy.
Casey's the mastermind over at Podcast from the Pit. He seen me at PowerCon, felt sorry for me, and just drug me along.
Yeah. Nice.
I am going to miss PowerCon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Toylanta now, I
Yeah,
guess
it's
is kind of
bad
what it
news.
is.
I'm only going to Georgia once a year.
Yep,
We
we got
need
to go.
it'd be nice to have a second show to meet up at, and PowerCon would have likely been it. So we'll
Right.
see what happens if another
Yeah,
show
and
pops up.
after so many years of Joe Fest, I was like looking forward to trying.
Yeah, but
something
it's like
different,
what,
you know?
2 months
I mean,
of
I heard
difference,
it's
right?
great.
That's
it's a
true.
lot.
Like,
2 months before.
whenever you go to those shows, show love because it is hard doing a show. A friend of mine runs
yeah.
Long Beach Comic Con here in California, kicks his ass, but does a great job, great panels, great guests. I ran the panels at Long Beach Comic Con before. So whenever you're at Joe Fest, buy a dude a drink, buy him a meal, whatever. It's like that is
Yeah.
it's not easy putting any of this stuff together. It's like whoever does Power Fest, holler at them. It's not gonna be me because I still like having hair. All right. So
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
I-
Val's got hair, so
I'm going to do something here. I'm gonna get rid of my hair and power up into an angry person. So I will be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
She has to
I'm
cut the
scared
whole
now.
thing. Come back.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there
There
it
it
is.
there it is.
Oh, okay, we got you.
We're staying
There
kid.
he
What's
is.
up, sir?
Ken takes off and Larry comes in.
That's what it was.
That was
Ken
actually
off taking over.
that was actually pretty appropriate because the review of the Falcon is a piece of shit. And I just finished it. You're gonna see me really angry.
Wait, you're talking about
Tony-
the new Night Force Falcon?
No, I'm talking about the Brave New
Retro?
World Falcon.
Oh, the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Tony,
Oh,
you'll see a throw in this. It is clearly not a toss. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go
Okay. Is Lawrence
Yeah, but-
Lawrence picking on people? Is Lawrence being
Be
mean?
that much
No,
different than the one that
no,
they
but
released for
he's about to turn big
Captain
and red.
America and the
Though.
Winter Soldier, is
Oh.
it?
Okay.
I don't
Let's
have
go
that
Red
one.
Hulk and the Falcon.
I
have that
wanted I wanted
It's okay.
something. I wanted something to go with Raptor for GI Joe.
Oh, yeah. Brave
It's
New World.
and I during it I had to stop it and I went and watched MCU Collector and I watched Dan Who and they didn't seem to have a problem with what I had. And I mean I struggled. I fought with it.
Really?
You can, oh dude. Yeah,
It sucks.
but it's $40 that I just threw away.
Ooh.
And then I have
Yeah.
the stupid
Ouch.
Captain America one on the way that they just charged me. I can't get my money back for that. I hope well you can watch.
Did you get the green one? Did you get the green one or no?
Yeah. Oh, I also have the Captain America coming. I have them both coming.
Oh.
It's
Hopefully, your Captain America turns out better.
Yes.
Yeah. There's got to be something wrong with it.
maybe, but that's beside the point. It wasn't what I needed at the
And for Anthony, it's auto calculated. There's no code for the discount on the sale.
Oh, right on. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I got you.
So I wanted to say congrats to what the hell? Sorry.
Turn your shit down.
I want to say congrats to Ken.
Congrats.
I mean, I know it cost him a lot of money to get to where he's at.
Buying subs, baby. Buy them up.
He hits that
Oh,
promotion
man.
and it just goes through the roof. But he did a great job.
Yep.
I mean,
in all honesty, you do a really good job with what you've been doing.
thank you, sir. And
like
I
I
could
said,
I could either buy figures or I could promote myself through paid stuff. I don't pay for squat. I don't pay
Well,
for
you,
squat.
you know, YouTube enjoys that. They say, hey, you know what? Why go elsewhere to buy subs and views when you can do it right here and we can make the money? So all that money
Right.
that we're already taking from you from creating content, you're just going to give it back to us to get more views and subs. So like, you want to talk about a complete recycle circle right there?
The vicious cycle.
So
Todd C says, show off the strap, Ken. That championship belt on.
Very nice, Payne. Very nice.
Oops, what
Got
did I
that
draw?
Fisher Rice.
Uh-oh. Now he's gonna flex. It's for you, Todd.
Not sure
Damn.
who's going to try to take this belt away from me. Either
Oh,
Punk
shit.
or Andrew Davis is going to try to take the belt.
Nice.
See, I fight for the heavyweight championship. You can have the Intercontinental Championship all you want.
It's the Intercontinental Heavyweight.
Good luck.
Fight for the world one. You fight for the world one.
I mean, it makes sense
Winged
because
Eagle.
he is across the border. So
Yeah.
There we go.
that's
There we go.
international, though, because it's still the
Canucks.
same continent.
Those Canucks.
Yep. Intercontinental is still the
Wolverine.
still the
man.
workhorse title, the absolute workhorse title.
Well, I'm not even gonna say anything because everyone sees how many
Did
videos
you
I
see
put out.
that?
Buy subs now.
KJ.
I'm so sorry.
KJ.
I'm surprised YouTube didn't zap that comment.
Right.
Right. I was gonna say paste it over to Gaz and he'll post it.
That wasn't me, man. I got hacked. Somebody hacked me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dealing with it right now.
I only hack streams.
Well, we'll leave that up there right now.
Oh man.
Well, guys,
Listeners, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Don't.
Quickly, since someone's talking,
Just put in the work.
Gaz
Put
is
in the
here.
work.
Hey, Gaz, you're still on for doing Thursday with a friend this month, right? I haven't chatted with you.
Let him know, Gas.
So I know that he's here. So
You got Gas
That's
coming
fine.
on. You got Spec coming on.
Fine. Yeah. He's gonna try to come on in a bit. Gaz will try to come on in a bit, he says. So all right, cool. And somebody is richer by one death sparrow.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Oh, nice. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys,
Awesome. You're gonna
I wanna
love it.
jump off
You're gonna love
here.
it.
And thank you, Pixel Dan, for the promotion. Sorry, what was that, Eric?
I want to get ready and jump off of here. And before I go, just again want to congratulate you, Ken. You've worked your butt off for this. And I have a question for Steve.
Oh.
Will the Hellstorm come with parachutes?
Yeah. No. Stop it. You get Crash asked you that. He got you to say that, didn't he?
No. I was just
I'm
missing
working on.
Crash.
Oh,
I'm working on one over here.
there we go.
Yeah, to add on there after the
But
fact.
I appreciate
118
you all.
special.
I appreciate you all. You all have a great Happy New Year and
Happy
be
New
safe.
Year, Eric.
Yeah,
Happy
you
New
too,
Year, Eric.
man.
New Year, man.
Sure, we'll talk again very soon.
Oh,
New
yeah.
Year. All right, buddy.
Be safe.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on.
Get her on.
Later.
Awesome. I think somebody was actually trying to jump on earlier, so if they want to jump on, there's room now. All right. So yeah. Hey, Ratface, how you doing? It might have been Gaz that was trying to jump on a moment ago. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. I invited him, and then Lauren suddenly showed up, and I tried to kick myself out, but I have to actually leave the studio to let Gaz on. But then there's nobody to let Gaz in if I leave the studio. So, but success, we have liftoff. He's here now.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That's in the
Hey,
house.
Gaz.
What's up, Gaz?
What's up, baby?
Congratulations, Ken.
Thank you, sir. And nice haircut. Nice haircut. You got a new
You
haircut.
like that? I just got it cut. Yeah,
Looking good, buddy.
Yeah,
yeah. Put the tie on and everything for it.
Alvin's got a tie
nice,
on,
KJ.
everything.
Wow.
I think
Well done.
legitimately Gaz looks like what a grown-up Kelvin would look like anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
That's funny.
yeah.
He's a tiger
we
by
get-
his side.
Let me get
That's
this
right.
straight. Let me get this straight. You started in 2001, 2021
in April.
You
Yeah.
had 10K. Damn, dude. Talk about a workhorse.
Wow.
Right?
Whew. Man's a
Well,
legend.
Well, I'd like to make up some sleep in 2025 now. So hopefully, does it work like
No,
that?
no.
Does it
No,
work
no.
like that?
We need more
Doesn't work that
TKOs.
way.
Gaz, I took your suggestion. I've got Robotech ready to go, which I know you like that.
We,
one.
Nice.
we
Nice.
need more TKOs, man.
Yes, I gave up the TKOs late last year, and I've been wanting to bring them back, but then it also like means I have another show to plan around during the week while doing the production stuff. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully one day I can just retire from all this and just do this full time, right? This / Delta 17 / bring coffee to Steve. You know.
Where is my coffee?
Well, you said you don't drink anymore, so
Oh,
you know, right.
Yeah, but he
Coffee
doesn't
boy.
drink any less either. So
He just
Right.
he just wants it served.
pass it over from the corner to
Yeah.
Sup,
Yeah,
Phil?
Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Phil.
Phil, let me know if you need the link to jump on, and you can maybe hop on when there's room if you want to. Like I said, I try to kick myself out earlier to let Gaz in, but it doesn't let me do that. So, and by no means is anyone
Is
mandated
Phil
to
already in tomorrow? Or
Yeah,
am I
he's
wrong?
Yes.
Future land.
Hence,
should be.
hence happy New
already
Year.
2025.
It's like
Yeah,
6
he's
a.m. his time, 6 or 7 a.m. his time right now.
6 hours in. How's the future, Phil?
How's 2025, buddy? I hope it's
So
okay.
if anybody needs to jump on, let me know because I can definitely jump off. I still got some stuff I got to do before getting ready for tonight.
No, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all good.
I just wanted to jump on and say hi and say congrats. I got to go get food for the little people in the house. The freeloaders is what I.
Yeah,
Yep.
freeloaders.
But
Well,
Gaz,
thanks.
quickly over here. You're
Yeah,
still
man.
on for Thursday. I forget what day.
The 9th, I believe, right? You said the 9th?
I think so.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm game.
All right, just want to make sure. And then I was about to ask, like, did you show your? I swear you show yourself. Because I'm like, I'm never
Yeah.
talking to an icon for 3 hours. Like, it's not happening.
It's that I haven't streamed in like months, so it's that like hesitant to put the camera on. for
This
some
is your
reason.
practice right now. This is your stage
Yeah, yeah.
rehearsal
Yeah.
before you go on the big
Getting ready
stage
for it.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
main event with Punk.
yeah. I'm going
This is
to
the
big time
dark
with
match
Punk.
right here. Yeah.
This is the dark match.
Yeah.
This
Powers
one doesn't
over
make
there.
air, right? Yeah, this one doesn't make air. When the pay-per-view hits, that's when Punk comes in.
Yeah, I'm off.
You got like 30 people watching.
Yeah. I've heard
Oz, is that ratio okay?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
Okay,
if that's
according
a
to
good
some
metric.
people.
We got 10 people on and 30 people. I'm not sure if that's good.
I think it was 10 to 20.
10 to 20, definitely.
It says
What I heard.
29 here.
You know,
What are you seeing there, Ken?
I could go and start watching myself on different screens, get that number up to
Yeah,
32
yeah.
if I can.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there's a ratio that you're allowed to have, and I just want to make sure
right.
that you're on to
It's
it.
got to be.
Count.
It's got to be a specific one. Otherwise, got to have that metric in there.
And then
Drama.
after that, we just raised the bar. We just raised the bar after. Yeah.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I had a long, terrible day at work, so this has been fun.
Casey,
Ken,
happy-
congratulations again. 10K.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you, Casey. Thanks, Casey.
Nice seeing everybody again. Lawrence.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, Oz. Nice meeting you,
Pleasure,
KJ.
Casey.
All right, Casey.
I will see
See
you
you,
all
Casey.
around.
Later,
Happy New
buddy.
Year.
Later, man.
New Year.
Have a good one.
My friend. Have a good one.
So, anyway, so what was it that pushed it over the 10K?
The Mask Part 2 video. That one just went absolutely
Mask
ballistic.
video.
So have you looked at the analytics and seen what made that take off? Because your Mask 1 wasn't doing all that well. What, do
By
you know if it's
comparison.
I watched it like 10,000 times.
Because I was on it. People don't like me.
No, it just says it's showing up on people's browse.
Awesome.
just on the home, just naturally on the home page on the browse features. So that's what it says.
Mhm.
I think what it is, because it covers the later part of Mask. I thought everybody would actually prefer the opening part, the introduction, and that video has now started to spike because the second part has spiked.
So
Yeah.
that would say that everybody really likes the racing portion of Mask as opposed to the crime fighting version.
That's what apparently
They're going
I've been
backwards.
I've been hearing that Razorback. You know, we hacked on that video. We hacked on Razorback so badly in that video. You know, getting a bunch of comments now about being a hater on the Razorback toy from the racing series. So
Is
yeah,
that the NASCAR? Is that the NASCAR?
that's the
goes up
race
into
car
an
that-
arch.
Yes,
Just does an arch. Just yeah.
yes, that's the one that Derek Hoover hacked on it pretty badly in the video, but his parts were so funny I left him in. So yeah, we got a new member. Who's also
Yeah, I
on
gotta
screen.
apologize, and I just realized I wasn't subbed this whole time. So,
Wilhelm.
just subscribed just now.
You don't ever have to
My
don't
God,
snitch
no.
on yourself. Well, do not snitch on yourself.
Well,
Gotta
TJC
get his
snitching on
stitches
himself.
on.
He's snitching on himself.
Try
26 months.
snitching on him.
Oh, look at TJ go.
That's right.
Yeah,
TJ
TJ's
hit a
been there
little
since we
milestone.
started. Yeah.
TJ
Did
hit a
he?
little milestone of himself. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
Damn,
number.
TJ.
He said it in the chat though, but he hit a number.
You get a
Nice.
number?
Yeah.
I'm bringing it up right now. We gotta celebrate every milestone.
It's day one, man.
I'm gonna pull up this channel here. Hold on.
We'll figure it out. Is PowerCon done? Sort of.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't really understand if you're combining with another. If you're combining with another con, you're basically becoming that con, or they're becoming your. And I don't think Toylanta is going to change their name. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't make a lot of sense because that was originally based around Motu, and then it became
Right.
it's going to be around Columbus. So I'm buying a spot to be in. I'm not buying a spot to be in Columbus. This is a hypothetical thing, all right? I ain't buying no spot to be.
I got you there once, punk. I get you there again.
But I'm not buying a spot to be there. Is what I'm saying. It just seems weird the way that it was announced. Like, PowerCon's going to Toylanta. Like, aren't you a con? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, right. Eh?
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to drive around in a semi and pick up all the vendors that you were going to bring to yours and drive them down there?
But Larry, you've been to those Taco Bells that are also KFCs, right? Same thing. Same thing.
I'm at the PowerCon.
You know,
There
with
it
that,
is.
that Tricon,
I'm at the
Tricon
combination
industry.
PowerCon Jolanta.
Taco hell.
It's not this or that. It's this and that.
Now you can have sour cream on your chicken.
If I remember correctly, if you were lucky, I
Right.
believe it was a Taco Bell,
Pizza Hut,
KFC,
the
and
song.
Pizza Hut.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Or A&W.
You heard the song,
it's
right?
any of the
You've heard the song?
Tricon brands.
I
I
never
believe
saw
it
an
was
A&W with it.
A&W.
Oh,
had
yeah.
the
Sometimes
best
it's an
cream soda,
A&W.
folks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are
you're
you
saying
telling me there's a KFC, Taco Bell, and the Papa Gino's or Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
It used to, I haven't
Nobody
seen one in
likes
a
Papa
long time.
John's. Nobody.
All in
Most
one?
of the time,
It was,
I see
yeah,
them at like
years ago.
I'll see
You
them
would
at like
see them
rest
all
area, like travel stations, like on the highway, and it'll be all three of them in one.
Yeah.
We have one.
And it's,
See, although I gotta say though, some of the ones here in Maryland, I gotta think what were they really planning on? And to be honest with you, that was the ones where it was like an A&W and a Long John Silver's.
yeah.
Because like you kind of want to stop for the A&W, but the Long John Silver's just makes you keep going.
No,
It's
Long
usually
John
when it's
Silver's
the two
chicken
because
plates.
they have to wear a uniform that's cut in half, so they take your order like this, and then when they go to the other counter, they have to go like this.
Welcome to Long
You got
John
three in there?
Silver's.
It's like
Welcome,
bicycle,
Welcome
right?
to A&W. How can I help you?
Can you pull up TJC's comment
Hey,
there
what's up with that mug?
about the 195 subs?
Have I lost it?
I
Oh,
mean,
there it
pretty please. See, I would
So
say please.
195 TJC.
So I
All
want
right,
to say
all right.
something.
I see you, TJC. Hold on a second. I'm subbing.
Yeah, I want to say something about this. A lot of times when again, I have over 6,000 subs. Ken now has over 10. It becomes a running joke when we talk about it or when we celebrate it. And I'll see a lot of people post stuff like that. And you can tell they're kind of like dogging on themselves, kind of joking. Hitting 100 subs wasn't easy. Hitting the 500 mark, hitting the 1,000 mark. So even when you're at 195, shooting for 200, you should be proud of that because, I mean, you're working to get to where you're at.
Let's get him 200 right now. He got 196 with KJ. Let's get him 200 right now.
DJC-Toy Memories. All right.
I got him in the chat. I got him in the
20
chat.
people to watch my channel, and I was like blown away when 100 people subscribed. It really moved me, and it was.
You won't regret it.
So, all right. So, how real can I be, man? How real can I be on this?
Awesome. It's a great feeling too. It's a trip.
Don't let me catch any flack, and then be as real as you want.
Okay, so like when I go on Black Genghis Live, I treat it as a digital extension of my house. And so you have to curate that house. There's been people I've had to kick out of my house because they didn't know how to conduct themselves. Now I've had to deal with fans who are actually in bad faith. They didn't know anything about the thing. I joke about it with Toy Kind of Mood all the time, like the Joe fan that doesn't know anything about G.I. Joe, right? Like that thing, right? And it's like, you can learn and you're welcome to hang out with us. But if you're just looking for company and misery, that's not the place. Not here, not at Black Genghis, not over with Tony's with Terradrome or anything else. And that goes for all you guys. I love watching what all you guys are doing. Steve, I loved having you on the channel. Oz, whenever you crash. Oz is so cool. He'll be like, go ahead, stream it. Get some watch hours. I'm like, but it's your show. He's like, do it. Do it. I'm like, man, like, that's like me. It's like getting a
watch hours. Why am I the only one getting the watch hours? Look, all you guys jump on the Clubhouse. We're there for like 6 hours, however long you're on there. Why should I get all the watch hours for having you guys there with me? Why can't you guys? That's why I share it. I share it.
Me and Tony,
I got my watch hours.
202.
We put up our content on both of our channels. So you want to watch Terradrome, you can watch on Tony's Figs, you can watch on Black Genghis. When we hanging out, Tony was hanging out. I could have hijacked and be like, "Yo, Tony." I mean, like I could have like put the Clubhouse on my. I mean, I didn't do that, but you know, this is getting weird. The point is, you guys are awesome, and I love the network. I love the community, but really, it's going to grow organically. So let it. That goes for Wilhelm. That goes for you. That goes for Spoon Killer. That goes for TJC. That goes for everybody. Do the work. Do the work like this guy. This guy did the work, and you do the work. Right? More than success will follow. Right? Yeah. Joy will follow. You will find joy doing this stuff. You will find joy doing this. All right? Like, oh, I just disappeared. Now I got a Thundercats Hot Wheels. Anyway, I love this stuff. I got a green screen, KJ. And I also got a Scooby-Doo one. But the point is like we do this stuff for real. And we do this stuff for a reason. Because it's great background.
Awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That Mr. Machine looks way better than that Thunder Tank.
Oh, I like the Thundercats. I like that.
I like the Thundercats.
That'll just tell you how big KJ really is, because that was the Super 7 Thunder Tank.
That was the Super 7 Thundercats.
That's just how big KJ is.
Who makes that? Who makes that toy?
That was a Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Premium.
It's a Hot Wheels.
Oh, is it out right now?
Yeah, it's out. If you can find it, you can
find it. It's actually a little older now, so it might be a little tougher to find. But
oh man, I need that. Okay, Hot Wheels.
I'll keep my eyes out for you, Steve. I've seen them around. I know at least one of the Walmarts had it around.
Sometimes you got to pay the iron price. Like I love Speed Racer. I love the Wachowski Speed Racer. So I went on a vintage binge and just got a whole bunch of Hot Wheels from Speed Racer 2008. Right? Sometimes you got to pay that price. It is what it is.
True.
I like how you said the iron price just had this Game of Thrones reference right in there. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I never expect anyone to get my Game of Thrones references.
I'll pick up on them.
So Wilhelm shouted out a little bit ago, but TJC is over that 200 mark now, and I friggin' love it.
That's great.
Go TJ.
There you go.
We got to celebrate, man. Hey, Spoon Killer. Right. I think this is you, but I'm going to put it on.
AJ just sub.
Yeah. Let's get Spoon Killer to 100, y'all. Let's do it.
Oh. I have to make you a moderator, I think, in order to do that.
I don't put in the full address. I just put in the handle. So it's youtube.com Spoonkiller
Okay,
underscore
perfect.
actual. I think if that's the wrong Spoonkiller, my bad. Whoops.
No, that's him. That's him.
Is his channel just Spoon Killer?
Yeah. So let's get
Spoonkiller
Spoonkiller to
actual.
100. We got TJC to 200. Let's
I'm
do this.
getting it up here. Hold on. Let me
He
pull
does
it up.
some great stuff
I can
too.
add him to the
Yes.
thing. Is he in the chat?
I guess.
Yep.
Yes, he's in
Yeah.
the chat.
Well, he was. I don't know if he's still there, but yeah, he's got
Say-
great stuff.
Say something, Spoon Killer, so I can.
Yeah, I see him. He's right there. Yeah.
Let's all kick ass in
Oh, I got him,
2025,
got him.
man. I got work to do. I
just
just
saw him. Where
uploaded
is
my
he?
first TikTok, and it's
Thank you, guys.
I got to stop uploading explicit material to TikTok. They don't like that, so I got to stop that.
Let's hope you get a bit of a bump as well tonight in advance of the giveaway.
Hey, we put it out there. We kind of set that rule. If people want to join the giveaway, they got to subscribe. I appreciate that because you don't have to do that. But
Oh no.
Ken said that's the rule. You got to subscribe to the channel if you want to enter in the giveaway. And I went from 536 earlier. I was at 538.
All right.
So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Not. Didn't we recently talk about that? YouTube does not like that. Just be careful.
Oh,
YouTube
we're
don't like a
celebrating a
lot of
milestone.
shit, man.
But we're
Sorry,
celebrating a
sorry.
milestone.
What don't
right?
they like? Wait.
They don't like when you do giveaways for subs.
Yes.
Now,
Oh.
that's saying that you're giving, if you hit a certain goal, that you're going to give something away, kind of thing, is
Well,
what they don't.
just say, hey, in order to get something from this giveaway, you have to be a sub.
And that they don't like
Yeah.
that. You're not.
And
You're
it's-
not allowed
They
to do
don't
that.
like that.
Oh,
You're
no,
not,
really?
but this is crossing channels.
It wouldn't
right?
hurt to be a sub if you want to win something.
There we go.
I
It
mean,
wouldn't
you
hurt.
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
But
you
we're
gotta sit down
crossing
and go,
channels.
Hey, listen,
Oz,
I mean,
Oz
I
is
don't
not the
care. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, they don't like that. So that's
Yeah.
always
It's a
like,
cool thing to do.
you never hear
They
me
don't.
say that.
If I was to say, okay, if I hit 10,000 something, if I hit 10,500, I'll do this giveaway. That's different than me saying, here's me celebrating, but we're going to do the giveaway over there. By the way, you might want to sub.
Okay, yeah.
I think
it says a
I
thank
know what
you.
you're saying, Lawrence. Is that
Maybe I
is
can
that
win
it's-
twice again.
I know what you're saying, though, Lawrence. But you just got to
That was
be
rigged.
careful.
Maybe I can win twice again, and Ken will have me on his stream at the same fucking time.
There you go.
Yeah, Tony, you're not allowed to
Oh.
be entered in any giveaways if you're on stream with me. All right, you might not be allowed to win anyway.
Got the
just because,
Wolverine.
like,
I got the Wolverine.
I love it. I love it.
What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be nice guy and say no. I don't want that. I'll let somebody else get it. 'Cause if I, you know how the rest goes.
you could have just
I
accepted
would've
it and
won
gave
him
it away
2
on your
weeks.
channel.
I know, right?
YouTube doesn't like that.
The
Well, you should
Wojcinski
give 'em away.
system.
And what YouTube likes.
That's
Yeah,
all
I'm
right. They're
just
going to
looking
hate
out
me
for
later.
people. What?
Who is? What's wrong, Chris?
No, I appreciate it, Punk, because you're right. We were talking about that, how they really, really do not like doing that. Like, it's in the community guidelines.
Giveaway?
Yeah. No giveaways.
Really?
Like,
No.
you can't use giveaways to promote subscriptions,
Yeah,
is how
you
they
can-
word it.
Yeah, you can buy subs on their site, but God forbid that you give something away to give people to
Give
sub.
something for it.
Yeah, we're trying to say thank you for all these subs, and I want to give something away. Why wouldn't? Why
Well,
would
see,
that bother
again,
me? I don't-
that's where it's the difference, right? Like, Ken's doing a giveaway because he already hit
Yes.
the milestone,
Yes.
whereas
Okay.
it's, if I hit this milestone, I will give something away, is the
I'll
difference.
do a giveaway.
Mhm. But they still let you
So,
buy
like-
subs. So I'll be
Right.
right back. I'm gonna kill this stream. We're gonna celebrate 20,000
Promotion.
subscribers in a few minutes here. Once I'm done buying, no, we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
no.
that shit.
So, like, if you don't like when I do a Black Friday giveaway, I make it clear you don't have to be subbed. You don't have to like this video. All you have to do is comment on here so I can get your name.
Right.
You know, I make it perfectly clear so they can never come back. But what I've learned, it really doesn't matter because you're talking to a robot for the most part, and it's a pain in the ass to talk to anyone.
I believe that happened.
Yep. But they
So-
will be quick to hit you with whatever their parameters are. And I
Yeah.
hate the metric system
Yeah.
because I'm American.
And I'm not like sitting there trying to be
Yeah,
a
they got
dick
that.
because I don't care. Like, I mean, if that's how you get subs, I don't really care. I just don't want to see anyone.
Right? It's not
like,
affecting your YouTube, right?
no,
Yeah.
I get
it's
more than
like,
enough of that. I got enough more than enough of that happening already. Let's be honest. I got enough of that going on already.
right.
Oh,
All right,
So-
guys. Well, it's at 6:30 time. I'm gonna bug out of here because I gotta get some more stuff ready before we go live tonight. But I will see you all there, and we're gonna bring in the new year all across the U.S. time zones. We may even try to aim for the Hawaii time zone this time around. I'll have to
Oh,
see how
boy.
we're all feeling come
Hawaii.
5 a.m. my time because that's Hawaii.
Oh man.
I mean,
Hey, yeah, I
it's
gotta,
not like we're not up that late, but
I will be smoothly asleep by that point. Actually, I'll be getting up at that point, technically.
so we can just have you back on for
Oh.
the second half, right? Cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got it. Like I said, I got to go get pizza for the kids. I'll try and jump on Oz. I don't know if Olivia's gonna want to watch more Buffy and Angel. I think that was addressed very well last night.
You want her to come on and try to pitch your cards?
You want Olivia to come in and try and get everyone to leave to go watch Buffy and Angel, like all together. Like we're on this episode. We're starting.
But you
it
fall
right
asleep while you're watching it.
Let's go.
I
now.
fall asleep.
She's just looking to see if all the old men that her dad hangs out with fall asleep.
But she says she still enjoys it. Right?
It's
No.
spending time with
My
you,
daughter's-
right? And that's what's
But wait,
important.
here she
Yeah.
comes. Why are you talking
see,
about me?
I
They're
should have
always
mentioned.
friends.
I shouldn't have mentioned the cards. She heard the card, and she's her new
She'd be
card
happy to
making
promote it
business,
on someone else's stream.
right?
I can see who watched my stream last night.
Right. You can tell, Punk. You can tell who's really paying attention.
Hey guys, I want to wish you all happy holidays and a happy new year. I'm getting ready to go spend some time with the family, but it's always good spending time with you legends. Ken,
Terror
once again,
Drum.
congrats on 10,000, man. Holler at Welcome to the Terror Drum on Tony's Figs, and also watch everything that all these guys do. Okay, I'll see you later. Lots of love. Happy New Year. Much
Thank
prosperity.
you.
Legends.
Thanks for
Bye.
jumping on,
Happy New Year,
KJ.
KJ.
Much
Yeah.
appreciated.
Later, kids.
Later, dude.
I'm out of here
Appreciate
for
it.
now, but Ken,
All right.
again, congratulations on 10K, brother. That's huge. Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's great.
Quickly, you got to bring up Thanos Copter's comment there. Again,
Yeah.
only three of us that know. Olivia was trying to sell her personalized
Where my money at?
cards for like $5 each, and she'll do.
Oh no, she raised the price. It was like $10
Did
for. Well, it's $5
Fake
for like a
card?
standard card, but
Okay.
$10 if she's got to do the shape. So
Oh, shit.
you know,
This is not my stream, so you can't just take it over.
The more the merrier.
See,
It's like Rome.
it's like Rome. We saw Gladiator 2 today, so I have a feeling there's going to be some references to that for the next 2 weeks.
are you not entertained? Oh wait, that was the first one. My bad.
That was the first one. The second one was not that bad. It just should not have been called
That's what I've
Gladiator
heard.
2.
It wasn't
That's
bad.
what-
I just went to go watch it too, Larry. Me and my dad just came back.
All right, guys, I'm out of here, but
Well-
I will see you all later tonight. Take care, everybody.
Thanks,
All right,
Oz.
Oz.
Appreciate
All
it.
right,
See you in a
Chris,
few
later,
hours
bro.
here. See you in a few hours here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna go on anyway because it's everyone's got dinner plans. I probably should go downstairs and pretend to be an adult at some point today. I'm not saying right now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna start getting into people's dinner times right about now ish. So, but whatever. Anybody has anything they want to promote? Anything coming up on their channel? Now would be the time.
Well, Spoon Killer says he's got more Delta 17 videos coming, so that's going to be cool. I love his
Oh,
stuff.
that's
he's
awesome.
he's brilliant. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you love the person that promotes your product?
But he does it really, really well. Come on, give him a break.
I don't know. I don't know, but it's just like what you said.
If you want some love, Lawrence, why don't you promote our product for us?
Exactly. You want to,
I believe I have the most views of any Delta 17 active YouTuber.
I so want to give you a sharpshooter right now. It's not even funny.
Well, am I wrong?
Challenge accepted. We gotta take that Lawrence stuff.
It's not about right or wrong. It's about spite.
Believe me, I have no idea how it happened. It happened. That's all I know.
I think we talked about it, that somehow your video has like 5,000 views or something like that.
Almost 5,000.
Almost 5. I think.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I think I'm at 4,400 or something. HCC is the only one who has us beat, but he's not active. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why I throw in the active.
Though we do, I would love to get a hold of Form BX257 somehow, and have him, because we were gonna work with HCC to get the stuff promoted, but then he retired. So Form BX257 fits right into that, but he just got back. He's like 3 videos into his return. I don't really want to bug him right now, but at the same time, I'd like to see an email address in one of his videos. Just saying, Kevin, if you happen to watch, just saying.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk. We'd love to talk to you. Yeah.
Is Spoon Killer with a? Does he have a little Viper
logo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's him.
Okay.
That's him.
I like to help out the little people. All right. Being up 6,000 plus, I always like to throw a little handout to every people every now and then.
Yeah, I know, Lawrence. Yeah.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
What a guy.
Shut up when you want to stream 10K-er.
But I know I don't want to say too much, because Lawrence gets the way more active live chat than I do, right? We had this conversation with, was it Alan from, I forget this channel's name, the Halloween dude, right? They're selling the personality, which Lawrence does a lot. He sells his personality a lot. I sell like the voiceover of what I'm talking about a lot of the time. So I always want to flex on Lawrence. I'm like, yeah, but which one am I flexing here? Just the raw number, right? Or the engagement beneath it?
So I'm going to say this, like watching some of your stuff. So I'm still trying to set my stuff up here to promote this shitty figure of mine. The way you do your voiceovers and everything, it's really good, because we know that it's not that robot that we hear. Like how many times do you watch like a murder mystery and then you see something else and it's like that's the same voice. They're just using the same AI voice. When you hear your voice, we know you're talking. And I have a few other channels that are like the same way. You hear them, you know what they're talking about. But you speak very fluently. I can't say the same for me. That is for sure, especially if I have to read something. That's a whole nother story. But I think
you saying for a Canadian, he speaks well for a Canadian?
No, I was saying he speaks good for an Asian.
Oh,
we're gonna go there now too. I mean, what was your term for me? Canadian, right?
Canadian.
I had this idea
here. What the hell?
I had this idea in my head, but I'm not sure how well it would land. Like, I wanted to start like one of like my history videos, but it's like Lawrence is the one narrating. So you hear his voice, and then you do like a hard cut to like me and Lawrence on StreamYard, and he just goes, "Damn it, Ken!" and he throws the script on the ground, and he's just like, "I can't read scripted stuff. Get off the camera!" And then he just starts doing the Lawrence thing. I don't know. I just thought it would work, but when I try to piece together in my head, I couldn't make it work. So that's why you never got that invite, Lawrence. We'll bring you on for something. Bring you on for something.
You should bring me on for this Falcon figure. I'm so aggravated. Because now I got to call Hasbro and contact them because they have a piece of shit.
Uh-oh.
You'll see it all in about
broke
1
on
minute.
you.
I got to go, though. I got to get pizza before my son comes in and gives me an angry 18-year-old look like, well, if you had a job and a car, you could go buy it yourself.
Yeah. No doubt, eh?
All right. Well, we'll see you in a few hours here, Lawrence. For the
Just tell me, back in your day, you had to run out and kill the cheese yourself.
Kill the cheese. I'm not from Canada. From Detroit. We're right below you guys. Technically, we're above you in some points. It's weird. Ken, seriously, congratulations. I know recently the channel's kind of gone crazy with some of these videos. But everything that you've done, we've talked about it. Ken and I go at it, and I know a lot of people probably think we don't like each other, but we talk an awful lot. You're doing this evergreen stuff, and it's going to be stuff that, in my opinion, it'll be around in 5, 10, 20 years, because this history doesn't change. The history of G.I. Joe, the history of Mask, it doesn't change. It goes back to my whole thing of like, why is someone not a first ballot Hall of Famer? You're either a Hall of Famer or you're not. Their stats don't change. So everything you're doing, so when someone wants to know about Mask, they're going to tune in and, hey, what is this guy here? And then they want to know about the Von Erichs. I mean, that doesn't change. So
thank you. Well, it looks like Clint Jorgensen requested a Hart family video, and I think I'm more likely to do a revisitation of the Montreal screw job, but that's also been done to death. So
tap.
Well, to add that sound effect if it really happens. He did not tap. That would be the best time to bring Lawrence in. He did tap.
I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Other people saw it too. Everyone in the USA saw it. It's weird.
Somehow we got the feed cut. The bell rang, but the camera cut away.
Everybody in the US saw him like tapping out frantically.
Big old loogie went right to Vince's face.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of JLS's histories have actually helped me out as
JLS, you rock, bro.
I definitely watched his Visionaries one before I did mine. So yeah.
Yeah, he does a wonderful job. And they're short, but when I had him on the show, I talked to him about it. He talked about how there was a lot of research, but after a while, you got to do a figure, and you're like, I already not know everything, but I know so much because I've read about and talked about these other other characters.
Your foundation is set, so you know how to start the video, right?
So I mean, it's great. So anyway,
I'm
going to get out of here.
All right,
Ken, congratulations. Thank
you, Lawrence.
It is well deserved, and I believe if it translates to Canadian subs, I think you're about 1,100 now.
Yeah,
something like that.
With the exchange rate, thank you for being generous with the current exchange rate. Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right, guys.
All right,
take
Lawrence.
care. I'll see you later.
Happy New Year, Lawrence.
Bye,
Later, bro.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyone got any cool stories to share? Or did you share them already?
No.
Killing your own cheese.
Sorry, I'm trying to deal with my son breaking another iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the second one. He's not with me, so I'm getting tired of replacing iPads that she can't keep track of, keep them from breaking.
Okay. Darn. I can imagine that'd be a little bit frustrating there, Pains.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but frustrating.
Gotta wrap those things in foam.
Oh no, they're nice. They're in good cases. I just don't know what they're doing to get them broken.
Can't you get a cheaper tablet on Amazon for much?
Yeah. I'm looking to get the cheaper one. I just got to find one that takes an SD card. That's the trick.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, all right. I think we're pretty much close to time here. I know some people got to get to dinner, so I think I'm going to kill the stream off. But if anyone else has anything they want to promote, Will, have you got anything coming up soon or no?
No, just just a jerk with some toys. Check me out when I'm on.
We got a punk with toys. We got a jerk with toys.
Just wishing everyone a very happy New Year. Just jerking them.
It's a family show, man. It's a family show.
Apparently.
I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh, you got it. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Congratulations, 10K. You're the best. Don't jerk your toys.
Try not to.
But yeah, just. Oh, geez.
Nicely done.
I'll circle to
wishing
Steve.
Everyone a happy New Year.
Thanks, Will. I'll circle to Steve at the end because people will have questions for him. They'll probably type in the chat. So I'll go to Tony next. I'll go to Tony. What do you got?
What do I got to do?
Oh,
You gotta-
you gotta juggle, do a handstand, and tell us what's going on with the channel next, or a custom you're making.
Oh man, no, nothing, man. Just trying to get more content. You know, it's been a hell of a year. My sister coming down as sick as she is. We're taking care of her and stuff. I haven't been, uploading as much content as I normally do. It just hasn't been in it, but I'm getting back into it slowly but surely. There's a lot of fodder I got for some more Delta 17 customs, making them into 6-inch.
Nice. Sweet.
So that's gonna be fun. Other than that, man, no, just happy for you and your 10K, bro. Congrats. And here's to many more, brother. Keep working, keep going.
Thank you.
I'll try to do the same.
Thanks for always being a good friend. And hey, you hit 1K before any of us. You took 7 months to hit 1K. The fastest
7
people
months.
I know. So yeah. Yeah. So
Woo!
anyway.
I gotta keep going, man. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Means a lot.
Gaz, what's shaking?
Nothing.
Okay, that was easy.
That's simple. I got nothing going on. Nothing. Gonna watch some $6 million man later.
Oh,
I'm gonna unsub to I thought you had a family show going on up there.
Yeah, I gotta set this to PG-13 rating as soon as the stream is done. So yeah, it's all good, man. If you have anything to share, let us know. If not, I'll move on to Pains. Come back this year. Book.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I sent the book back in to get approved for the hardback and paperback versions. Kindle's available already. So should be out in the next week or so. Available.
Yeah.
They'll ship.
Excellent.
Ships out in a couple
Congratulations, man.
days. They print it for me. So, but yeah, it's a useful book for people needing a prompted journal, and it's got some hard stuff in it. So,
Wow.
Awesome. Well, thank
Nice.
you. Thank you. And everybody follow Pains on Instagram so that they can get a link to the book. So yeah. All right. Awesome. Steve, so wave 2 is on a boat on the way over
Yeah.
right now. The Hind is right after.
Uh-huh.
Right? No, not really.
Hey.
No, I lied.
Not quite.
Did I lie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did I
Yeah.
make it up? Okay. All right then. Sorry, I overpromised and underdelivered. So, all right.
Yep.
Cool. Anything you want to tell us?
I don't know. Yeah, the sales going on. I think we're going to extend it a week just because we got some good promo material out of Pixel Dan there, so we got a lot of new eyes and ears on. Might as well capitalize, right? I don't know. Hailstorm production starts in, 10 days, as well as our Joe Fest exclusive and our weapons pack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And people are going to like the weapons packs. We've got, what do we got? We got 7 guns and then 5 Okami add-ons. So there'll be 12 items total.
Mm-hmm.
So we're basically just charging for the guns, and the Okami stuff will all be like free or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it'd be a cheap pack. I think we haven't decided yet.
That's
but
awesome.
We're looking at like
Yeah.
$7 or something for the pack or something like that, Steve.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
This Pixel Dan is it like the O-ring video?
It's the
Yeah.
O-ring video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Delta 17
Yeah.
is in the last 1/3 of the video
He just
or so, but he
dropped
goes
it?
into detail. He just dropped
Yeah,
it
great
yesterday,
video.
and then all of a sudden sales started spiking, and we're like, is this from our Facebook targeted ad or is this from Pixel Dan? Because the tidal wave was coming up, and then suddenly it jumped even higher. So
Yeah.
yesterday was like our best sales day in a long time, and it happened to coincide with Pixel Dan's video. So I'm like,
Yeah.
wonder what's going on.
I would
Yeah.
I would say the reason people are not buying, if you think sales are slow, is because they have everything.
No, we're
I
trying to
think
reach new
that's your-
fans. We're trying to reach new
Yeah,
fans.
I think that's
right?
your biggest problem is that you don't have enough stuff. So start pumping out some more waves. Come on, guys.
Yep, we're on it. We're on it.
Hailstorm, come on, finish production before
Yeah,
Chinese New Year there. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But mind you, it's not going to be on a boat for a while after that because Steve, I think even if they finish production, they still got to assemble them. They still got to package them. I'm not sure if that's going to happen before Chinese New Year. right?
No, they don't ship out till March something. So, and then it's on the water for 3 or 4 weeks, and then it gets shipped over to a train or a truck, and then etc. So
Yeah. So I've been telling people that likely Hailstorm will debut at Joe Fest. Make that expectation. If we can get it up earlier, great. But right now it's looking like Hailstorm, the Weapons Pack, and the Joe Fest exclusive obviously will debut at Joe Fest. Likely.
Great.
Unless you have had a different timeline since we last talked yesterday, Steve.
Yeah.
So no.
No, everything's staying the same for that. Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's it. Happy New Year, everyone. Tune into Ostradamus Toys in the. Thank you.
Yeah. Congrats again, man.
All right.
Congrats, buddy.
Awesome.